is Gans Finance. I want to put a video out today about saving. Simple saving. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I just want to be really, really cut, dry, simple about this. A lot of people have all these excuses. I think everyone and their mother has an excuse about, oh, I can't save, I can't do this, I can't do that. If you keep telling yourself that you can't do something, you know what? Yeah, you're right, you can't. So when people tell me that they can't do something, I either stay shut or I just agree with them. Yeah, you're right, and I move on, because I don't need that negativity in my life. However, unless it's someone that I'm close with, then I'll be like, nah, you can really do it. I do the big brother coaching, whatever, and encouraging, right? Like, I'll be that friend. But anyways, the thing about saving, anytime you open up a bank account, right, and your money's getting deposited into the bank account, and if you're the type of person that has a hard time saving, how about you just don't get a bank card? Like, people still take cash, so it's okay to pay with cash. I'm just saying. But if you feel like, no, you know what, I might need cash, I might need a bank card, I don't really want to be going to the bank every other day or every day trying to withdraw cash, then still take cash. Take a certain amount of cash, like maybe like $100 or $200 or whatever. I don't know. It depends on what your spending habits are. And then have your card on the side, like in somewhere. The whole point is to be disciplined. Okay, you have to create discipline. Now, this is for the person that is not disciplined. This is for the person that is like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to save. Yada yada, I got this, I got that, and they always sound overwhelmed. It's because they're using a card, or they got stuff on automatic, or when they go to Amazon, and this is not a thing against Amazon, but when they go to places where they store your card information online, and all you got to do is click the button, and you don't feel that immediate cha-ching taken out of your account. So you gotta start to build that respect with money. You gotta respect the money, because it takes a long time, and then also it takes a long time to earn. Also, I want you to understand this as well too. Is and this is one of the things that kind of got me. So back in the day, right? When I would go to the barbershop when I had a decent amount of hair, right? I mean, I still got some, but I don't really care anymore. But when I would actually go out and go to the barbershop, get my hair cut, and do all that sort of thing, it was like about $7. Then the price went up to $10, and then after a while it went up to $15, $20. Now I think the barbershop is like $50 to cut your hair. And the only thing that's changed in all those years is that the price changed. 9 times out of 10, the barber still has the same old dusty hair clippers that they use, or the same brand, and that price doesn't even go up, not even with inflation. I checked, because I got my own clippers, so those prices barely go up. And then on top of that, the quality of the haircut is still the same, if not worse. Not one person here that sees this video can disagree with what I'm about to say, and that is this. And this is not a thing on barbers or anything like that, but this is the truth. That very first haircut that you get when you walk into the shop, that's usually the best cut that they're gonna give you. The best cut. Especially because you're not a customer, and they want you to be the customer. So they're gonna do whatever they can to get you in there, in that chair, and to keep coming consistently. They're gonna chop it up with you. What I mean by chop it up, for those that don't know, they're gonna give you real good conversation. So when you're in there, they're gonna have conversation. They're gonna include you. It's gonna be that whole environment aspect of it. And that's a great thing when it comes to the barbershops. Like, that's one thing. Like, sometimes I still go to the barbershops when I go back home, and I just go in there and I just sit in there and just talk to people. I don't get a haircut. I just sit in there, and they know. I just come, talk to them and stuff like that, and we chop it up, and it's kind of like, catching up on old times. But going to the barbershop, sometimes the haircuts are inconsistent. Even if it's the best, I don't care how good this barbershop claims, or the barber claims they are. I don't think they do it on purpose. I don't think they like mess you up on purpose. But every now and then, your hairline will lean a little bit to the left or to the right. It'll lean, sag a little bit, or it might be pushed back a little bit. So you got that rapport with your barber, so sometimes you don't say nothing. You just be like, all right, thank you. And you still gonna give them what they think, what they're expecting from you, that money or whatever, or that tip or whatever. People still do it anyways. But what I've learned to do is cut my own hair. That way, I don't have to part with $50. Because once I started realizing that, it takes how much time it takes me to earn $50. I know that's not a lot of money, but it takes a lot of time, and time I can't get back. So it's nothing necessarily personal against barbers. It's just that's the easiest thing that came to my mind. I mean, you can look at this. You could take another view, go shopping, going out to eat. When meals used to be $10 or whatever per person, and now it's like almost $25 per person. You're still parting with that money, and the service is not good. Their food comes out, and it's even worse at restaurants. You don't know what they're doing behind the scenes. They come out with your food not looking like it's supposed to look in the pictures. Everything all slopped together half of the time, so. And some of y'all probably gonna be like, what restaurant you talking about? Where you be going to eat? I really don't go to places to eat because of that fact. Like, it's not just the fast food restaurants that come out and bring your food looking all crazy. Or then they want to give you this like dusty old looking silverware, and it's just like, come on, like, what the hell are you thinking here? But I'm the type person, I'll be like, you know what? Can I get the plasticware, please? And have them give that to me. I don't really trust necessarily the dishwasher. Nothing against dishwashers, but sometimes the dishwashers don't work properly, or they don't heat up to the desired temperature. And you're never gonna know that. And I just don't want to take the chance. So I'm just like, you know what, just give me the plasticware and I'm okay with that. I would rather take my chances with the plasticware and the known carcinogens that float around in that crap than other crap. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. But it makes me feel better, okay? Now, all that to say, if you're having trouble with saving money, try to start using cash. Take baby steps with trying to discipline yourself, okay? Start, doing a budget. There's videos out there, that talk about zero-based budget with pretty much like the amount of money that you make, and this is a Cliff Notes version, the amount of money that you make, it'll zero. You know what? I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna make a quick video about that and let you go ahead and go look for it. I think I'm doing too much on this. But thank you for stopping by. I apologize for the video being so long again, but hey, it is what it is. I'll get better over time. Again, I'm just starting this out. I'm stepping up to the plate with trying to create and grow this YouTube channel. So please support me, like and subscribe, and in the comments, give me some feedback. Like I got thick skin, so give me some good feedback, bad feedback, whatever. Give me feedback about how I can improve. Thank you.